Hello, mic check. Test 1, 2. Looks like my audio's good. Welcome, welcome everyone. Those of you who are not actually watching that stream. Oh man. I picked a horrible time to go live. She has a cute background. Okay, how is this game going? This feels wrong. Yeah, it happens. I can't just not stream because he's live though. So it kind of sucks. I just have to suck it up and like let him steal half my viewers, most of my viewers. I think it's a little bit more than half. This is interesting. Thank you for the follow, Mirage. It is open reviews if anyone wants a review. I'm just looking at this game while we're waiting. This is interesting. Lights up by 3.8. This is what gets me. This is what gets me. Okay? Right here I checked. Lights up by 0.5, right? And then we play this force sequence. Make white a stick. Make white heavy, make white a stick. And you lost 3 points for it. Hey, Mirage, welcome. I am happy to teach you, because I need people who are not watching bats right now, including myself. Yeah. Do you have an account? Vonzella, you use the Clossius coins, but since we have a new person, I'm going to focus on them for a minute. Mirage, do you have an account? I need to make a command. Use the Clossius coins to join the queue. It makes my life easier. So you said, oh my gosh, you faced a 3Q for your very first game? I'm so sorry. Okay, okay. OGS has a terrible new user experience. There you go. What? Just the join the queue is 100 classic coins. Yeah, the new user, yeah, like that. New user experience on OGS is not super fantastic. So, what is our starting point? You said you don't know the rules? Or, let's see, you said don't even know all the rules. Well, the good news is you don't really need to know all the rules. You only need to know like 2 or 3. So let's start with this. This is, first off, do you know how the ranks work? Let me ask that so you're not just confused all over the website. Do you know like how the ranks work? Have you been able to navigate the website? Yes, no, maybe so. Are you still here? I can't actually see who's here. I have no way to see who's here. Hey, there you go. There you go. Did I scare the new person off? Okay, well, if you would like me to walk you through some stuff, let me know. Otherwise, we'll go ahead and move on to the queue. Looks like... we have 2 in the queue. What is this order in, though? Hey! Nice. Alright, we'll start... Oh, that's why. That one's not the right one. Oh, Vanzilla, you still haven't joined. You still haven't joined the queue. In the bottom left of the chat, click the gold coin. And there is a join the queue for 100 Clossius coins. No, you would put some weird message. Wait, really? What? Did you ban yourself somehow? What? How did you do that? Only available when the queue is ready. Link your game or URL depending on the queue. Yeah, that's the description. It's only available when the queue is ready. Link your game or URL or your account. Maybe I just have a bad description. That might be just a bad description. You should be able to redeem it, though. Not, let's say, only available during open reviews. Maybe that'll make it more sense. What the fudge? What do you mean out of stock? It can be out of stock? Do I have a limit? Limit redemptions per user per stream. 1. Oh, you limited. You used. Okay. Okay, I understand. Okay, just freaking post your game. I got your game. Never mind. I got it. I got it. I understand what happened, and it will not be fixed until the next time I go live. Okay. 3Q. And then we have Timid Cat right after that. Okay, go AI. Reviewing for black. What? Okay, come back, AI. Do I not know this? Okay, whatever. The blue 0 is the best move, but it's like, if you're the perfect person in the world, this is what you should play. So it's kind of like the Pirate's Code. It's more of a guideline. It's more of a guideline than actual best move. Okay. Okay. Something feels off, but okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't respond to that. That's good. That's good. Yeah. 0.6 is negative 0.6 points or percentage. Let's see. This one is points. This one is percentage. So I actually don't know if which one this one affects. Hold on. 60.8 or 39.2. 39. I don't freaking know. I think it's points. Black plus 0.9. Yeah, this is points, not percentage. So points is the points difference, and percentage is the AI's likelihood of beating itself. Yeah, don't put too much stock in the AI. It's not very helpful unless you're a pro. Interesting. Yeah, don't even worry about that. Right now, I think just being able to finish the game is what you should be learning how to do. Just learn how to finish the game. For your convenience, whenever it's convenient for you, I do have a series for new players. So if you want to watch that in your own time, at your own pace, you can do so. I don't like how you made a weak group already. Like, why are we fighting right now? We're still in the opening. I mean, if you want to fight. Shameless plug. Like, literally, it's what I made it for, though. Oh, yeah, no, chess is got much better AI. Like, okay, so here's the thing. We have AI. It tells us the best move. But chess AI can break it down. Go AI cannot. That's the difference. Like, there's a lot less, like, to consider for the chess AI. It's a lot more straightforward. Whereas Go AI, it's like, no, dude, like, I can't read 50, 60, 70 moves into the future to understand why this one is better than that one. Like, it's just crazy. I mean, it's fine. It's not like this is bad. It's just not what I would do. Speaking of chess, I poked into 800s. Whoa, getting the big numbers. I lost it, but I was there for a second. Big chess numbers. I don't know what I want to do here. I need to put on my to-do list to turn that off. I want to say here. My aim here is actually this cut. So if I can get something like this, that would be an ideal scenario. This would be great. But if my opponent resists, I can get that, which is also not bad. So if white go... Where would white go? Here? I don't think that's bad. I think I like this move. Thank you. I immediately lost it, like, the next day, but I was there for a good, like, 3 or 4 games. Here, try this one. Because you want Sente. If you go here and force them to fix, Sente is initiative for the chess players. If you fix right here, then white gets to go somewhere else first. Isn't the descent free? No, it costs you Sente. It costs you the initiative. Now you get the first. Yeah, okay, so chess equivalent. You're probably like 1 or 200 right now, right? 1 to 300. And Vaughn is like 1800. So unfortunately, I won't be able to break this one down all the way to beginner, which is why I wanted to look at your game. So that way I could like introduce you to your level stuff. But Vaughn's level stuff is just not going to be possible to follow, I think. Because I tried to watch a chess stream. I tried. And I was like, why is this not being captured? Why is this pawn not being captured? And they're talking like on a dozen of other things. I'm like, there's a pawn that could be captured right now, but you know, don't know why that's not important and what all was happening over there, but that pawn could be captured right now. So Yeah, it definitely depends on who's being taught right now. White's just being stupid, so it's definitely harder to follow them. You don't need to do that. Just boom. Just do it. It's fine. Honestly, I might even just go here. Okay. The reason is this disconnect point, this cut, is White's problem, and if White fixes, you get the initiative. 1e4. What is wrong with my go board? Where's my coordinates? I know you're not talking about the coordinates, but I just realized they're off. There we go. 1e4. Hold on. Okay, so A is the bottom left for White. A, B, C, D, E. Okay, E. And then that's in front of the... Oh, crap. Is the White King left or right? I want to say it's the right one. And so E4 is the pawn in front of the king goes up 2. Is that correct? Am I right? Hey, sweet! I did a thing. Dude, I've done that like 100, 200 times in a row. And everyone and their freaking grandmother knows the response. And I'm like, screw this. Like, why am I learning an opening that everyone knows the response to? And so I started doing my own thing. Like, I started doing my own opening, which is probably terrible, but it wins because they don't know what to do against it. I don't know it, so they can't know it. If I don't know what I'm doing, they don't know what I'm doing. How do I even see my games? Yeah. Fudge, go away. How do I... Where's the arrows? Where's the freaking thing? This thing. Yeah, so I move the pawn in front of the king, and then I move this pawn to get my bishop room. Okay, with the sole purpose of getting my bishops facing that way. That's it. That is my whole plan. It's my whole plan. And then just try to be aggressive for these 4 squares. That's all I'm doing. Just do that. They don't know they don't know exactly what this is either because I doubt they've studied this one. So it gives me a bit of a better experience because they don't just know all the freaking variations. And so I get to do stuff. It's great. And then from there I use the chess problems to fight the middle game. If you start on 9x9, Tengen's the best move. Ooh, if you wanna... Oh, I'm almost 800 in chess. Got the weak pros over here. Weak pros. Weak guys. Gotta stick together. Us hundreds, less than thousands. If you want a really funny opening... You could do this. This is stupid, okay? But you're only down like 6 points. What is it? Yeah, 6 points. It only loses 6 points. Now, this is not the black hole. This black hole is a different one. It's more complicated. This is super simple. It's I'm taking the edges and then I'll figure out what I'm doing. Well, the black hole is it actually has more like things, right? Okay, it's that one, that one, that one, and then that one. Yeah, it only loses 6 points, but they will lose their mind trying to punish you. Hey! Pumu Coco. Sorry, I'm like, you're the one I timed out in Kara's stream, right? Or Paige's stream. I'm like, oh man, they just came and followed me and I timed them out. I'm so sorry. Thank you for not being mad at me. Oh man. Yeah, this is fine. I don't like this. I want no cutting points. No cutting points. Even the beginners, all the way up to freaking 2000s, okay? 100s to 2000s here. Beginners to dawn level. Fix your freaking cutting points. It seems slow, but if this wall has no weaknesses, how could this fight on the right go bad for you? But if you do something like this, and I threaten 2 cutting points, and then I get a stone, look how many more options I have. Look how many more options I have. I don't know. I like this, but let's see. I mean, I could always be wrong. I'm wrong. Shut up. What's mine? It's a 2-point mistake, really. Whatever. I don't die. If you die over here, the AI's wrong. We'll see what happens. See, my whole strategy is don't die. You did? Oh no, you did? Are you serious? Oh man, this is why you don't copy AI. Screw the AI. Clossy knows best. Clossy knows best. These black stones died. Okay? They died. So what you're saying is you followed the AI and you died. If you follow me, you lose 2 points, but you don't die. That's all I'm hearing. That is the conclusion I have arrived at. Why doesn't it show the graph? Does it not show the graph on yeah. That graph. That graph. Okay, what is it when you die? You are down like almost 20 points. I'll leave this. Crap. How do I freaking disable that but keep that? Can I keep this up while disabling all the freaking blue stuff? Is that possible? Because I want you guys to be able to follow this without me losing access to the review. Well, that sucks. That sucks. It really sucks. Okay. I'll just keep it on for now. Let's see how it goes. Because I want you guys to be able to follow this, to follow along. A good rule of thumb is high pincers low. So this 4th line wants to come down to the 3rd line. This 4th line wants to come down to the 3rd line. So high pincers low. You know, the AI can shove it. Only the AI can can play the Tengen move. I refuse to believe that is the move. Okay. I would go here. If I'm gonna... 1 space is stronger than 2 space. Okay, and I want to be strong. I'm a weak group, but they're also a weak group. I do like this. This has to do with bases, by the way. You're making your base while preventing white from making theirs. So bases, and then run away. That's kind of what this is about. But here, I don't prefer 2 space. 2 space has cutting points. Dude, what the fudge? How did you die? All you have to do is not die, and white is dying everywhere. Let me look at this for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4 weak groups in black's framework. 4. All you have to do is not die. That's not the tiger's mouth. You got bored. I know. Dude, my brother says the same thing, okay? I'm like, hey, why aren't you doing this? this wins. And he's like, yeah, but that's such a boring game, and I don't want to play a boring game. And he's still several ranks weaker than me. Because he wants to have a fun game. And I'm like, I want to win. I like winning. Dude, am I freaking psychic or what? 2 space, came back to bite. I swear, I'm a psychic for Q games. Okay, it's not the end of the world though. This is what I would do. I wouldn't have thought of that either. Yeah, I would have done this too. Yeah, right now you're playing everything I would play. I might have double peeped. That's a tempting move. Because it threatens 2 cutting points. You're watching your dragon, right? No, I don't think you are. I don't think you are. I think I would have done something like this. Like here or here. Because I'm wanting to save my dragon while attacking this, and by me getting stronger, it's also indirectly attacking this. Yeah, you know, don't I usually have something about that I say? That killing is a cuss word in my stream? Because the moment you try to kill is when you die? They are better at killing themselves than you are, okay? Don't try to kill them. Let them kill themselves. That's how you win. If you try to kill them, you will die. Most of the time. Half the time. I don't know. I see it a lot. Question. If you're trying to kill them, why are you saving all this over here? Isn't this big? Are you trying to kill everything? Are you trying to kill everything? You're not saying, I want to kill this. You're saying, I want to kill this. Okay. I want to kill this or die trying. It's a 10-point mistake. No, 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 no! Your right side's bigger than White's dead group. Like, this is legit worth more than this one. You sacked it to kill something smaller. Oh, man. What's the first thing I teach my students, guys? What is the very first thing I teach my students? Math. Well, yeah. 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 That sucks. So if you go right here, what's the issue? No die. Exactly. No die. Because if White tries to do this and cut you, right? I just connect. Then White has to connect, and then I kill you. Wait, you... What? What ladder? This ladder? Yeah. You can spend 5 minutes debating which group to kill. but you can't read a ladder for 3 moves. I feel like you got your priorities backwards. Just saying, like, priorities. I hear there's an app for that. About how to read ladders. It's a great time to plug in Sumego Dragon. The best place to do your Go puzzles. See, you don't have enough baby dragons. That's why you can't read ladders. Well, I'm sure it fell apart. You've sacked a group to not kill a group and misread a ladder. So I don't think it's going to go well for after that. Like, every plan you have tried has failed. Oh. Okay. Legitimately, just attack with stronger shapes. Like, 1-point jumps instead of 2-space jumps. Fix your wall instead of, like, attacking with cutting points. Right? Just if you're strong, they can't counterattack as easily. The only way, like, people can defend themselves is, like, through counterattacks. Dude, these chess players have no idea how much I say Knight's moves, okay? So, I don't know how many of you are chess players or how many of you watch my stream. But I am always on my students about playing Knight's moves. Because Knight's moves in Go are cuttable. They can be disconnected. So they're terrible for defense. Because defense getting disconnected is bad. But for some reason, everyone wants to play the cool-looking move for defense. And then they die. So, Knight's moves are cuttable. I don't know if you guys know this, but I say it probably a dozen times a month, at least. Well, they can read. When you can read. Yeah. Here's where I'm talking about. Like down here, right here, and right here. Just stay strong. Stay strong here, or stay strong here, or something, right? Just stay strong. How to Win a One Game is literally a book. There is a book called How to Win a One Game. Just Nubby. How do you die? What? What is this? Why it's hacking? AI is hacking. AI is hacking. That is stupid. Who would come up with that? Who would come up with that? Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, hopefully you found it helpful and enjoyable for me to just completely thrash you on stream. GG's. Okay. I would actually like to focus on the beginners for a bit because beginners are, you know, the future of Go. So if you guys don't mind, I would like to focus on the beginners. What level is this game? 13Q. It's a little strong for what I'm wanting to do. All right, where is the mirror thing? Is it Mirago? Was it Mirago? No, that wasn't it. I forgot the name. Actually haven't gone through this. Fundamentals, capture, eyes, how to end the game. Okay. Okay, so corner, side, center, ladder, snapback, Seki, and Co. What's next? Wait. Seriously? You jumped from... Okay, so the rules, some tactics, and then go play. I feel like you should play right here and then learn some tactics while you're playing. If you're on YouTube and it blocks you, just give me the game ID number at the end of the URL. Wait, it doesn't tell you... It doesn't tell you why the corners and sides are better. Where's the... demo? Is that right? I don't think that's right. No, that's review. Sorry. That's not game. It's review. Okay, yeah, that's right. All right, give me 1 second. It eventually gets to it. Oh, well, either way, corners are better to work with in the center because this is 4 points. Go away, AI. I'm tired of your freaking bullcrap hacking skills. This is 4 points of territory. This is 4 points of territory. This is 4 points of territory. In other words, the edges help you surround things faster. That is why 2 edge, 1 edge, center. So corners, sides, center. Super simple. All right, so you are white.
Review started.
All right, let's see what your basics are. Open corners. Go a freaking way. Okay. All right, 2 moves. So far, so good. Don't worry about influence. Don't worry about influence. I think you need to be at least 5Q before you can even, like, think about what influence means, much less use it. Okay, so now we're at open sides. So, open sides, I usually have a couple ideas. Play an extension to develop. Enclose, which means to bring your 4th line down to a 3rd line with a Knight's move. So 1 space jump away. So we're skipping over one line, and then we're going to the 3rd line. Hopefully that makes sense. Jumping over a line and going to the 3rd line. So we're playing a Knight's move. Okay. So extend, Knight's enclose, or Knight's approach. I'm sorry. Beginners take priority. Sorry. So extend, enclose, or approach. Okay, now you can do that on any side. That is fine. Now, you played on the left, which is fine, but I prefer the 3rd line. The reason is, if we look at the lines, this line is the dead line. It has very low liberties. This line is the losing line, because it only gets 1 point at a time. 3rd line is your line of safety, because you're close to the edge and you're playing efficiently. So this is really good for making eyes and playing defense. 4th line is great for developing. But it is further away from the edge, so it's a little bit harder to make eyes. But it is good to develop because you're developing your position up to the center. So if we're on our opponent's side of the board, we're not developing. So we want to be that there. You want to be safe. So play on the third line. This helps you have eyes in the future. So here I want to start making my eye space. You need a base. You need a position for your eyes so that way you can fight in this area. If you don't have a base, then your stones can be attacked. Oh yeah, sorry. I knew that and then I immediately deleted it from my mind. Okay. This is 5th line, so you're not really building the bottom right. Oh my gosh, you're 2 people. Oh my gosh, I just saw freaking YouTube. I didn't realize you were both here. What? I just thought I was reading the same comment over and over. Okay, so you're not black though. You're just another commenter. Sorry. I'm so confused right now. All I see is there's people named YouTube in chat, and that is your name. Okay, try not to go to the 5th line so early. I would say the defense idea is to bring it down to the 3rd and start making your eye space. The aggressive idea is to take away their 3rd line eye space. So the cool thing is you don't need to do anything like crazy. There's dozens of correct options. I would just say make sure you're playing defense. You can attack this stone a little bit, but make sure you're protecting this star point stone. Okay? If too many black stones get right here and you don't have a base, this guy needs help. Boom. 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 20Q can do a lot of stuff. But this is how we get in trouble. We are very far from the edge, so it's difficult to make eyes, and you have just played a shape with a cutting point. So this shape is called a hane, which means to bend around. Now there's a difference between a hane and a turn, or a bend. I'll call it a bend and a turn. Okay? This is a bend. This is a turn. Turn is connected. A bend can be cut. Okay. This is a very fighty like idea, but if you find yourself dying a lot, it's usually because you're going all aggression and not having any sort of foundation. Okay, so they cut, and you take a liberty, but this stone. Okay, so this is where it gets complicated. You have multiple groups now. You have to play on the weakest one, and it can change every single turn. So this white stone has 2 liberties. This white stone is connected to this one, which has 4 liberties. Save the weaker one. Well, yep. Okay, well, you know what? This is why I said your opponents are better at killing themselves. Why do you even bother attacking? Let them attack themselves. They're better at it. Okay, this is a hane, so let's check the cutting point. Try to push it to the edge. Push it to the edge. Trap it against the edge. Uh-oh. Atari. In other words, we have too many weaknesses. So there's actually no way to connect this. Let's see, what about this one? Boom, 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 boom. Uh-oh. What if I push it the other way? There. Oh, hey! That's not too bad. Black is trapped and dead, and we can always capture these stones. This one's safer. And if we try the same thing over here. Notice the difference? We're going to the edge instead of to our friends. We just immediately get trapped. Now, that's a lot of reading! How do I do that? You don't have to. Just don't play hanes if you can't read the cut. Just go right here. Go right here. Just don't get cut. If you don't get cut, then how are you going to die? You really love the Hane, don't you? You see Liberty, so that's good. This is okay. If you can read it. Nope. Weakest group. You gotta stay on the weakest group. Technically... Yeah, this doesn't work yet. Maybe it does. That's a lot of moves, though. Well, that works. Not really. Not really. That is not what I'm saying. You need to know the difference between what shapes are connected and what shapes are not connected. Okay? If you don't have a strong, like, group that has its lots of liberties, it has eyes, you probably shouldn't be playing shapes that get disconnected. You should be playing shapes that are connected, that are cutting them, that are disconnecting them. That is how you fight. You watch your connections and attack their connections. That's attack and defense. From there, it's just finding the shapes that do that. So a Hane is good to get around something, or the bend is good to get around something, but it has a cutting point. So it's good for maybe attacking, but not for defense. So if you're strong in that area, you want to attack. But if you're not, let's play like a turn or a Nobi, which means to extend forward, 1-point jumps, connected shapes, and let's fight with the connected shapes, because I don't have a lot of eye space. I don't really have a lot of strength right now. So I'm going to play stronger connected shapes in the fight. So it just depends on if your group's strong or not, on if you can play more aggressive but with cutting points, or less aggressive and no cutting points. So here, Black's kind of doing the same thing. Black's just not watching their cutting point. Yep. I'm connected. You want to keep pushing me? Oh, now you're cutting yourself. Want to push this way? Okay. This is not as obvious, but you are cutting yourself here. And now I'm pretty much okay. Okay, and then I just got to go back and defend this guy. Which, this is why you don't have multiple weak groups, because now I can go attack this one and switch targets now that you're okay. But anyway, the point is, like, watch your cutting points during the fight. All right. The secret sauce. The secret sauce of fighting. You ready? It's Go Problems. Which I have an app for. Check out SemegaDragon.com and do Go Problems. Okay, so what is it? What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Remember how I said getting cut and cutting your opponent is like the secret of attack and defense? Well, guess what Go Problems help you do? Go Problems help you capture cutting stones. So yeah, this is a ladder, but nets are better than ladders. Because with the ladder, I can get a free move to force you to capture the ladder. So I get a free move because of the ladder, which is called the ladder breaker. I don't get as obvious of a free move. Sure, I get the Zatari, but technically, it's a good rule of thumb that nets are better than ladders when possible. No, the ladder's good. No, the ladder's good. Boom. So I'll show you. I'm completely biased, by the way. I'm building this. This is my product, and I'm completely biased. But on this awesome app, in the puzzle section, there's this beginner toggle. Do everything in this section. Turn it on. Do every single thing in this section. Capture. Make sure you don't miss your chances to capture them. Connecting. Make sure you're watching your connections. Cutting. Make sure you're watching their connections. End game. Make sure you can finish the game with good shape. Net, capture the cutting stone. Ladder, capture the cutting stone. 3 space I, make sure you can live when you're surrounded. Basics of the game right here. And then, when you are ready, you unlock the rest of the game. You get the rest of the game. Just, you know, do a lot more. Oh yeah, like there's a lot more. And then it gets even more difficult because it goes up to 8 levels of each category, basically. I think capture doesn't have 8 levels, but still. There's a lot. That's why this toggle exists. This toggle is your friend. It's like, hey, you only need to do this. This isn't that much. It's only like 400-ish problems. It's not that much. Yeah, 8 is almost pro, and some of them are pro level problems. 8's really strong. It's really fun to go like look at the answers, and you're just like, this is stupid, and I don't understand it. Oh yeah, my stones look pretty. Haha. My stones are cooler than yours. All right, ready? Ready? Let's do explore. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore 2 things into Atari. And then we're gonna self-Atari while playing an Atari. Then we're gonna Atari. We're gonna ignore that Atari to fix this Atari to capture those. Take that, so now there's only 1 eye. And this cannot be an eye, because if you capture that, I can cut you back. Easy! Easy peasy. It's only a 17 move sequence. That's honestly a short sequence for these. I've seen answers like 27, 30, like 27 moves long or whatever. Crazy. All right, so this is good. This one is not really a mistake, but more of a habit. Don't force the same shape. That's not the purpose of it. The purpose is to get it trapped against the edge. This traps it against the edge better. So the ladder is a series of Ataris, okay? It doesn't have to always be zigzag. It's just most of the time a zigzag. But it is a series of Ataris in order to trap it against a wall or edge. So this one traps against the edge. This one does too, but it's 1 line further right. Technically, very, very little difference, but habits add up. You can read a ladder, right? You just read this ladder. You just read that ladder. What do you think's gonna happen? Use your reading now. What do you think will happen? Oh, shows what I know. I know nothing. I know nothing, guys. I know nothing. I'm sorry. I know nothing. Why did I expect that I could understand your high-level game of psychologically tricking your opponent to killing themselves? I have severely underestimated your skill. Don't capture until you have to. You lose moves. So white has 2 liberties, black has 1 liberty. So don't capture yet. And this is something that I think a lot of people are like, oh, but I don't want to forget. Well, if you forget, you kind of deserve to die, because that's how you learn, right? You're not supposed to forget. But if you're always playing as if you're going to forget, you will never learn to not forget. Get it? Hey, ladder. You don't have to capture. I believe black might be dead. Yeah, that sucks. But the problem is DDK, double digit Q, is the land of you have to die to learn your lesson. It's the land of death. Only by dying a lot do you get to the high ranks. Yep, it is the land of death. The cool thing is sometimes it's fun death. Like, for example, you need to learn, like, when this corner is not invadable. So your opponent might have stones all over the place, and you need to learn when this does and does not work. So go die. And it's your opponent's job to kill you. And you get to learn if you can live or not by doing this. And it's such a headache for your opponent, and you lose like nothing, because if your opponent lets you live, you destroy their corner. And if you die, well, it was their corner anyway. Some of the deaths are fantastic. And then some of them are not, where we die in our corner. Yeah, since if you don't have to capture the stone, then you can just keep attacking this group. I'm not sure what you're doing here. I think this is a nothing move. Boop, boop, boop. This is a tiger's mouth. It is good for playing the Hane, because the tiger's mouth is an uncuttable Hane, because it's a self-Atari. The tiger's mouth is an uncuttable Hane, or uncuttable bend. Yeah, single digit Q is basically how to double digit Q faster. Oh no! Oh no! More Go problems! This is an Atari. Then fix your cut. It's only one eye. Black is dead. The whole black group is dead. Ataris, man. They're important. I think you need a little bit more 9x9. Okay, so there's kind of two things you really need on 9x9. Maybe three. On 9x9, you need to not miss Ataris, which you're really good at. I think you got the Ataris down. You need to not miss second line cuts, and I think you've missed several. And you need to be able to finish the game, which we haven't gotten to yet. I don't know if you know how to do that or not. But you are missing a lot of second line cutting stuff. Now, this one technically doesn't work yet. But you can save yourself and force them to fix. You also missed the second line. Where was that second line? Oh, this one was a third line. This one. That's what it was. This second line. So you got to master your second line, and basically you just need the second line and seeing Ataris. So make sure you're not missing second line stuff. Hold. I have made an assumption that your goal was to cut right here, to put these four into Atari, and when black fixes, you are going to cut right here to trap these four. And I was also under the assumption that black saw this and protected their cutting point. Then I was also under the assumption that you were fixing your stone because you save yourself while threatening their cutting point. And then black did not fix their cutting point. Black did not fix the cutting point. But then you also didn't capture the cutting or attack the cutting point. Which leads me to believe that my assumptions are just wrong. Okay. I have assumed someone's plan. How dare. Not in America. Yeah, you missed the second line cut. It's just dead. I really do. The amount of times I'm like, I thought you were doing this. They're like, I didn't even know that was there. I do that to my students all the time. Here you're trying to push in, but this isn't a position yet. This is still an open side. Like, it's still the opening on the right. There's nothing been played there yet. So we can just approach. Yeah, it looks like you have a blind spot for second line cuts. And nets. So I would look at those. We also have that SmegaDragon.com. Puzzles. Beginner. In-game. It's in the in-game is where you'll find the second line cuts. Oh, no, I'm wrong color. Wrong color. I am the Blackstones. Boop, boop, boop. Second line cut. That's Dame. Let's go to level 1. There we go. Boom. Fix second line cut. And block. Second line cuts are commonly found in in-game, which is why it's good to practice on 9x9 because 9x9 goes to in-game really fast. Boom. Second line cut. And trap. Got it. This is just Atari. Sorry, I thought I was in the second line cut category. I forgot I'm in-game. Second line cut. Trap. Got him. Block. They fixed their second line cut. Second line cut. Trap. Got him. This one is not probably 1 star, but sure. Second line cut. Trap. Got him. This one is a counting thing. Yeah. Second line cut's very important. Can't miss them. I have a question. Can you count to 3? Okay. Says for your stones, you are getting 1, 2, 1, 2. For black stones, they're getting 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right? Right. So I don't know if you've seen that like mean older sister teaching her brother how to count with French fries, but she constantly like tricks him and gets more French fries. This is how you get tricked and lose your French fries. Okay. Go stop it. Go in. If you do this. Hey, look, a Hane. Let's check the cutting point. Boom. I guess let's run to our friends. Stay connected, and we have friends and you do not, so it's okay. Okay. Oh, Black did it. Okay. Methinks you didn't check your cutting point. I don't think you checked your cutting point. I have this inkling that you did not check your cutting point. My cutie sense is tingling. Uh-huh. Yep. A cool trick right here is when they do a double Hane to block. If they do a double Hane to block, their second line cut actually does work. Because you do this, and they take you, and then you do this because it was a double, and they're trapped. So double Hane to the first line sometimes will actually give you a nice little tactic to Suji. Hey, there we go. This is what we're talking about. This is the life of the DDK. Invade and figure out what happens. Corners equal death. There's life. This is the fastest eye you can make in the game. It is definitely one of the eye targets that you want to aim for in the corner. That is the fastest eye you can make. So when you're doing life and death in the corner, check the 1-2 points. Because the 1-2 points, this one and this one, very quickly can make an eye. Yeah, so technically this is that. Like, if we're like, hey, is this a good move? And all the players on Reddit will be like, no, it dies. This is a terrible move. Don't do this. Learn your life and death. Here's some Go problems, like SomegaDragon.com. No, like, this is how you learn. You have to do this, and you have to die, and figure out why it works or why it doesn't work, and figure out how to counter it. So you need to learn why it doesn't work, and then you need to learn how to counter it when your opponent does it to you. And if your opponent makes a mistake, then you need to learn how to punish and live. This is your experience. You play games to gain experience to understand why something is good or bad. You don't just ask the AI. You have to gain the experience. You have to know yourself. You're the one playing the game, not the AI. No, Go is Dark Souls. Okay, Go is Dark Souls. That is what Go is. You have to die to get further in the game. Over and over and over and over and over. Okay? Go is just Dark Souls. And a lot of people in the Go community are Dark Souls players, metaphor, Dark Souls players, that think only speedrunners are allowed to play the game. Only speedrunners are actual Go players. And what I mean by this is only if you're trying to get through the single-digit queues and get to Dawn level are you a Go player. If you are 20Q forever and you never improve your 20Q, you're not a Go player. You need to do this or do that or study this or play games or some blah, 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 blah. Because you're not good enough. That is a lie. 20Qs are the best ranks. Okay, they have the most fun out of every rank I have ever gone through. The stronger you get, the more you hate this game. That's kind of how it goes. The stronger I get, the more I realize how much I suck. Okay, that is what getting stronger is you realize how bad you are. 20Q has the ignorance is bliss. I can try things and it might work, and that's actually true. Even if the AI is like, no, this doesn't work, your opponent might screw it up and it might work, right? It's the most fun ranks. It's where you can actually do stuff. Yeah, you get, like, honestly, when I go to play a game, and I'm like, can I just sandbag? Because I have to make sure I don't slack off for one move. If I slack off for one move, I'm probably going to lose the game, like instantly. Because you're still learning about eyes. This is why you gain experience. Hey, you found it. Oh. Oh, no. No. Oh, it's something. It's something. Okay, so let's see. What is the order of this? You go, I go, you go, I fix, you go here, you still connect. Okay, defense first. Okay, he did catch it. Okay. I thought it was about to snowball. What if I... Here, yeah, that's stupid. Okay, just checking. Just checking if I was stupid or not. Uh-huh. Fill the dominant. Guess what, guys? Guess what? The bigger the board is, the more you'll understand this concept. These neutral points at the end of the game, okay? It may not do much right now, but make sure you're playing them. Because once you get to single-digit Q, actually even double-digit Qs, yeah. Once you get stronger, filling these activates cutting points and then gives you game-winning chances at the very end of the game, okay? This is another one of those things that you have to learn by dying a lot, is when you fill the neutral points, cutting points get activated. And you lose right at the end of the game. I think losing right at the end is about as tilting as getting randomly checkmated from a bishop queen that you didn't know existed, okay? I don't know if anyone's felt that or not. But I'm just saying. Speaking of tilt. You know, some people have experience with it. I don't know. I don't think I do. I mean, I'm good. I always see the bishop queen. I'm good at this game. I'm good at chess. Okay, does another beginner have a game we can look at? Dude, I don't understand. I feel like chess, if I was to compare chess and Go, I feel like chess is just a game of Ataris, and you're just trying not to miss an Atari. Yeah. Casual, I normally would do Tenkyus, but since we have some beginners, I would like to focus on the beginners today. But I do review Tenkyu games normally. Yeah, EDH. Very happy to look at your game. Correspondence. Man, do I have opinions on correspondence. I'm sorry. Beginners have priorities in my streams. I'm sorry, it's just a thing that I do. Are you black or white, first of all? Second of all, correspondence. They're fun. Right? They're cool. You get to play Go. Even when you have like a job and stuff. They do not help you improve. Okay, so just keep that in mind. You have to play live games to improve. Correspondence is not bad, but it doesn't really help you all that much. It's very inefficient for gaining experience. So, play correspondence. It's fun. It's fine. It's great. But if you want to improve, you have to play live games. Black. Yep. I would extend over here. Extending from this guy has a lot better future than extending from this guy, who immediately got blocked by this white guy. Why do you not like the right side? The right side's pretty nice. Extending from the Shamari or the corner enclosure is really good. It threatens a very nice position that can hold water. And if you can hold water, then you are strong at Kung Fu. But if you're here, that is a very large bowl of water to try to hold on to. That is a heavy bowl of water. Make sure it doesn't leak out the bottom and bust open or something. Like that. Okay, good. Not sure why we're doing this. Classy Approach School. You can also find that in this free playlist of videos that I'm a little disappointed in the sense that I tried to put everything I know in a video series. Now, it's not actually everything I know, but like I tried really hard to put a lot of information into it, right? But because I put so much information, it became 50 hours long. And everyone's like, oh, that's too long. I don't want to watch it. But they'll ask me for game reviews. And I'm like, but you're not even willing to put 50 hours in to learn what exists for free. But you're going to pay me money for lessons to tell you almost the exact same thing. Instead of just... So, technically, well, in my ideal world, someone will watch my series, get on some Mega Dragon and solve puzzles, and then get lessons from me to elaborate on which parts they understand or don't understand. In reality, usually they'll watch 2 videos, not do any Go problems, and ask me to tell them basically the same stuff that's in the video. Sure, totally. Totally. I think a lot of people don't realize they're doing this, but a lot of people are trying to take a shortcut to gaining experience. They want the teacher to tell them and they will improve. They want to read the book and they will improve. But the only thing that makes you improve is playing the game. You can read and watch as many videos as you want about Dark Souls. You ain't gonna beat that boss until you actually go fight the boss. Until you like go and die a couple times. Unless you're a genius. You have to actually play the game to beat the game. And Go is a endless Dark Souls game. Okay, so in the Clossius approach, what we talk about is take it to base, which you have done quite well. Next is surround. So with these 2 stones, I want to get them around them. So remember, some shapes are good for attacking, some are good for defense. A knight's move is good for attacking because even though it has a cutting point, you control this area, so a fight will be good for you. So you're not worried about the cutting point. So this is really good for getting around your opponent. And while your opponent's trying to live, you're grabbing a section of the board. Okay, this is one way of attacking. So this is saying, I'm going to get this while attacking you. Or instead of thinking on a large scale, let's just cut and kill things. Because our opponent doesn't know how to stay connected. There's also that plan. Oh my gosh. Why does everyone not just watch my series? So step 1 of Clossius approach is how not to die. Cut. Cut. Attack everything. Yeah. Yep. Just kill it. Just kill it. And then you can go invade. Question. Why are you playing Hane? You don't control this area, right? And you already have a fight. Why do you want another fight? You can already literally kill it in one move. Why do you want another fight? Just kill it and go destroy it. You don't need to set up another fight. I'm very confused at what you're doing. Surround. You want to surround the group. If you attack it from the inside and push it to the center, it runs away. You have to trap it against the edge if you want to attack it. Freaking cut something! Sorry, my inner killer came out for a second there. Don't mind me. This is the opposite of what I just said. Yeah, exactly. So you are correct in that this is a little bit dangerous. Okay? And you want to think defense first. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to teach you guys a little thing about reading. If I threaten this cut right here, white defense, and then I threaten this cut right here, now I'm connected and cut without getting cut. It's all about the cutting points. You just do it in a fancier order. Okay? I threaten your cuts to fix my cuts so I can attack you better. But I'm not going to attack without thinking about my cuts. That's how you die. This one's also possible. Because this one can connect as well, while also looking at more cutting points. This is in-game. Okay. So, white has 2 eyes now. Now, this is not a weak group. This is attacking you. Okay, you're getting crushed by 2 mountains now. The dragon has hatched into something that can kill you. Or it can just run away. That's fine too. I mean, whatever. Who needs like a super powerful dragon, right? Dragons suck. This is not a good move. This is in-game. Okay, this is in-game. If you see a strong player play this one, usually it's for defense. With the idea being, I'm going to give you that 1 stone for all of these Ataris so I can make shape to run away and make eyes. It's expensive, but it is good for getting quick defense. You are strong here. You don't need defense, so why are you going to give white so many points? Why give white all that money? Because white's going to just let you have it. Why not, right? Who needs... whatever. Just freaking go in. Hey, thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome. We are focusing on the 20Q section today. So if any 20Qs are here... Hey, cutting points. Also, Atari and a cutting point. Or you can just cut. And what's also scary is if you save this one and I Atari, and then you're trapped and dead. How is this happening? Because you have low liberties and you're playing a cuttable shape. It's all about the cutting points. Fix your freaking cutting point before you die. That doesn't mean get another cutting point. Or your opponent can fix it for you. I mean, that's... Man, I completely underestimate your guys' plan, okay? Getting your opponent to, like, kill themselves, getting their opponent to fix your stuff for you. You guys are geniuses. I don't know how you get them to do that. I will never be on your level. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 cutting points. Oh, trust me, I get it. I was a 20Q. I actually pulled up my very first game ever a couple weeks ago. And every stone on the board died. Trust me. I get it. I have died so many times that I can tell you for a fact that cutting points are important. And I'm speaking from experience. How'd the teaching game go? That sounds fun. Capture the cutting stone. Capture the stone that is going to kill you. It's really effective. Oh, well, dear, that's, that is a, very large position. It's very well endowed. Or what? There was singing involved? What? What am I missing? What kind of a teaching game was that? Were you playing Go, or were you learning like orchestra or music, or we were talking about a Go teaching game, right? Um I have not done that specifically. I did try a series where I sarcastically justify the mistakes of a DDK game, and I used my games to do it. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no. Paige and I charge money for that. You can't be doing it for free. You have to like get people to subscribe for that. um, and it had mixed reviews. Some people thought it was hilarious, and some people got offended by it. And I'm like, okay, if people are gonna get offended by it, I don't want to do it. But yeah, I did try to make fun of my own games, and I was a lot harsher than I am with you guys. And people thought I was being offensive, insulting myself. That does not block. You want to block here. That is the block. Also, this left side. You gotta go in there. You're gonna lose. I don't know how you got away with that, but you did. Okay, whatever. Hey, capture the stone, but this stone's not cutting you, so it's not important. Capture the stones that are cutting you. Don't capture the stones that aren't doing anything to you. Because you're connected. These stones are dead. You're connected over here. Everybody's fine. You don't need that stone. I think that would be more interesting if I was focusing on YouTube. Right now, I'm focusing on developing some Mega Dragon. So I just can't dedicate the time to make like a cool YouTube series or anything. Because another idea that I had was speed running my way to 7 Dan. How fast can I get to 7 Dan from 6 Dan? Which, by the way, it's like the equivalent of 30Q to 1 Dan. Just so you guys have some sort of context. How fast can you get to 1 Dan for 30Q? Is like 6 Dan to 7 Dan, or 6 Dan to 8 Dan, something like that. And I thought about doing that for a series, but I'm like, I really just need to work on this website. I really just need to work on the thing that is currently providing my income. I need to eat. I don't need to be good at Go. I need to eat. So, unfortunately, I can't focus on YouTube at the moment. I'm sorry, where's the... I'm trying to follow the hallucination of this, and I just can't see it. Don't need to. It's already dead. Please don't die. 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 Yay! You didn't die. I'm so proud. It's very easy for this to die, by the way. You'd be like, I'm just going to Atari it against my stones, and boom, you're dead. I'm just going to ladder, and then you ladder the wrong way, and boom, you're dead. There's many ways that this can die, but you handled it well, which is good. I have seen something like that die many a times. Hey, you say that. You say that. I guarantee you have games where you accidentally messed that up, though. Because if we didn't ever make mistakes like that, we wouldn't be in the 20s. The 20s is like trying to catch it every single time. And I'll tell you something else. Getting to single-digit Q is just playing double-digit Q moves perfectly. Okay? It's like, I'm never going to miss an Atari. I'm never going to miss a ladder. Well, okay, that is a lie. That is not single-digit Q. I'm sorry, I overestimated. Okay, what I meant is like all the double-digit Q shapes that you see, like the very, very simple stuff. It's never missing one. That is single-digit Q. Guess what dawn level is? Dawn level is never missing a single-digit Q shape. That is dawn level. It's just Q moves. It's Q moves done right. That is what dawn level is. We are just a bundle of Q moves. Invade! Invade! Oh, well, you know, that's kind of what I wanted you to do, but whatever. Not recently. I've done a lot of things to improve it, Go. I have put way more effort than I ever need to put in anything ever into Go. I'm about to tell you some secrets of life and death. Okay. Because you're watching my stream and they are not, you're going to know how to kill them and they will not know how to kill you. Are you ready? Are you ready, kids? You know the line. You know the line. You better know the freaking line. Ban you from my stream. Okay, so when it's completely sealed like this, this is like the edge of the board. Okay? There is no escape route anywhere. It is completely sealed. The door is shut. Thank you. Thank you, soul. Thank you. The door is shut. There is no escape route. This blue line is very important for this next move. Do not play this next move without this blue line. Please do not take this out of context. This line is important. Okay? Once the door is shut, attack the second line. You just take their eyes and let them run. Attack the second line. Let them run. Let them run. Let them run. They have nowhere to go. So you just take their eyes. Just take the second line and watch your cutting points. They cannot live. If you take the eyes and you don't have a cuttable shape, like I'm not gonna be doing this and then playing more and then doing something else and then getting cut. Cuts are how you let them live, okay? Just take the second line, let them out, watch your cut, watch your liberties, just let them run to the wall. But remember that blue line. If they escape, they destroy everything in here. This is a terrible, terrible plan in the middle game. But at the end of the game, it is very easy to kill from the second line. Okay? Second line, watch your cuts. Second line, watch your cuts. Second line, watch your cuts. It's like a little... Well, Soul, you're the singer. Second line, watch your cuts. You gotta make... Oh, now it has to be a country song because my southern accent kicked in. Tweet a little bit. Yeah, so if you start trying to force kill the eyes, look how many cuts happen. This is what trying to go all out killing something creates. Speaking of, for the single digit Qs, this is an obvious example of what you do on a freaking game by game basis. When you try to kill things, this is what happens. Just attack it with solid shapes. Surround it. Let it live small. Not this, obviously, but in the middle game, let it live small. If you try to go for the kill, these cutting points are the result. You got to attack naturally and strong, not all out like your freaking life depends on it, because you're going to die if you do that. You got to fix your cuts. I think this is the way to do it, because that protects that cut as well. All right, your turn. Let's see what happens. You're screwed. You're screwed. If he knows this, you're screwed. He's watched my stream or something. I don't know. You are screwed. Maybe not, because he only knows half of the Clossy kill, which is second line. But he forgot the second thing, which is the cutting points. Oh, dear. I have been deceived. He does not, in fact, know my stuff. Otherwise, he would be fixing the cutting points. And then fixing something. I don't know. Actually, it might already be too late at this point. Uh-oh. Whoops. I think you did more damage than white did. No. You don't need to go into the second line when this is wide open. Or sorry, first line. You don't need to go to the first line if this is wide open. Go to the first line to get under something, but there's nothing to get under. It's not endgame if the freaking ceiling's open. It's not a house with no roof. You're not trying to... Why do you feel the need to, like, crawl under here if there's no roof? Well... Are you about to die? I see the potential for a mistake. But hopefully you will just cut the second line cutting point and not die. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. He finds the kill, and he succeeds in the kill. Ooh. Atari. Connect. Atari. Take. Atari. Connect. I've broken in here. Now I'll go over here. And connect. I'm destroying so many points. This is also fine. Like, I was just doing it. I'm sorry. My brain stopped working for a second. I love being a teacher. I love being a teacher. I love being a teacher. There we go. Hey! 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 I give you crap, but we all do it. Okay, we've all done this. All done this. I can give you crap because I've done it more than you have. Okay, I have died more than you have, so I get to yell at you. That is the lesson here. If you die more, you get to yell at other people. Ooh! Round 3! Let's go! Not nearly as exciting, unfortunately. If they do this, try to Hane the Hane. Why? Because some interesting things might happen. You never know. You never know. Wait, no. Why are you passing? There's a stone and Atari right here. Don't be lazy. Finish the game. It's one move. 61 and a half. Should be 60 and a half. Freaking AI. Supposed to fix. Gotta fix. All right. Well, hopefully you have now learned more about these invasions, which should be hopefully very helpful in your games. Here, I don't think you're going to get from just one review. I don't think you're going to understand this area from just one review, but more reviews, more practice, and this will start making a little bit more sense as it goes. I will say, hopefully everyone's understanding Hane's a little bit better today, and don't hesitate to go in. If you're not in the middle of a life or death battle, just go in. Theirs is bigger. If your neighbor has a bigger house than you, you have to go burn it down, okay? If you want to be the best in the neighborhood, your house has to be bigger, or you have to burn down the houses that are bigger than yours. This is the rules of Christmas. Okay, hopefully that was helpful. Okay, any other 20 Qs? Probably have time for one more review. Or we can also do Q&As if people have generic questions that I can answer or elaborate on. Oh, and shout out to my lesson bundle packs. They are on sale right now to raise funds for a tournament. And I do teach Go for a living. This is my full-time job, so if you guys want to support what I do. I need the original game. Oh, there is no original game. This is a demo. Okay, okay, I understand. Okay, let's just go. I'm already stuck. Let's move freaking one. Stop misclicking. That's classy advice. If you want to review, don't misclick. Yeah, I know. I'm just giving you crap. Are you black or white? I don't know if you're black or white. But this one's not good. You are white. Don't ignore touching moves. I mean, there's no need to be fancy. Simple wins. Simple wins. Get your base and go get a big move. Get your base, go get a big move. Simple wins. This is how you die. You don't have a base. Okay, cut is good. Never do this again. So here's a cool rule of thumb. Approach from one space array or go in. Do not approach right here. This is because this is the worst spot since you have the least amount of liberties and black gets the base. So this is the way you get attacked the most. Compared to if you just go here or take the base. That was a misclick. Okay. I'm going to tell you something's immediately going to improve your game. Oh, that was the misclick of the demo. I'm sorry. Okay, my bad. Get a better mouse. Or a better finger if this was an iPad. Go to the doctor and be like, my finger sucks at misclicks. Need a new one. Okay, you're alive, which is good. Now Tanuki. Good. Nice. Good big moves. Good. Very good. Watch your counting points. Very good. No. It looks like maybe you're not seeing your timing to punish your opponents. That is the first feeling that I get from your game. Is that your shape looks stronger than theirs, but you're not breaking theirs. Yeah, I know. I'm reviewing it for 13Q rather than 14Q, but yeah, I know it's double digit Q. 14Q to 10Q is just single digit Q, except for like one or two parts of your game. Is double digit Q. It runs faster and is a tiger's mouth, so it's not cuttable. No. You don't have a base. You just left a group without a base in enemy territory. This group has a base. This one does not. Defend yourself. First thing you learn in the Clossius approach school is don't die. Fun fact, I have gotten 3 people to 1-don now. One of which was my brother, who I did really fast, but he also lives with me. So there was that. The thing that I did with him is for like 2 or 3 weeks straight, we played 9 stones, and I would just beat him over and over and over. And every single game, I'm like, get to the end of the game without dying. Then I would attack. Get to the end of the game without dying. Then I would attack. Get to the end of the game without dying. And I would attack. And he was like freaking 3Q before he stopped dying. So he got really good at defense, though. And he actually started using the attacks that I did against him against his opponents. Yeah, so he's done, though. He has died a lot of times, but thankfully we are zombies, and it's not permanent. This is not a permanent death class. If you want to move right from a one-space jump,
you are going to play this move, which is called the dog's face. Because see, it's a pretty little dog with his ears. So that is how you move, because it is tiger's mouth, so it is connected. If you move with a one space jump, there is a double peep. It can cause a lot of problems. That is the difference. It's gotta be you're not punishing your opponent. Your shape is like so much better than theirs. You're not able to break their shape, so you're not attacking their cutting points. You gotta attack their cutting points. When you have strength, when you're connected, you have eyes, start the fight. It should go in your favor. Yeah, it looks like you're not seeing your opponent's cutting points. So you'll only have the defense of the attack and defense, and you need both. That is not shape. This is not shape. This is not shape. This is how you die. 2 cutting points, and you're dead. Turn. If you wanted to defend, defend. If you want to attack, attack. Don't try to do both. That is how you die. There's cutting points. Oh, you were doing so well with the cutting points, too. There you go. There you go. You figured it out. Okay. I was scared. Life and death support. Life and death support. I'm not sure what this does. I don't know what it does. You're alive. You're alive. I don't know what you're doing here. But look at those. These juicy little things. These things are how we win. These things are our friends. Yeah, it looks like your defense is okay. Be more efficient, but it's fine. You can get to single digit Q with this. You're just not attacking at all. So the good news is you won't instant lose the game. Bad news is you're not able to pull out the victories, probably. Every time you get a cutting point, you just tanuki to do something else. Yeah, okay, here's a thing. If you want to do some 3-3 weird crap or whatever, don't give them more stones. Because the more stones they have, the easier it is to deal with the 3-3 crazy stuff. So do it before you give them more stones. Also, don't do it if you're not going to follow it up. If you're not going to follow it up with something... If you're not going to follow it up with something, like, don't do it. Because you actually lose a lot of points if you do that. Oh, you are following it up. Okay. Okay. Yeah. See there. Oh, I'll just show you. There. There's no Seki. Unfortunate. And there's no cap. Is there a capture? No, not with that stone dead. There's no capture race either. Ah, so close. So close. So close, but no Tsuji for you. What about you go here, and if they cut, you kill 2 instead of 1. And if they fix, you can start looking at breaking in, potentially. And you can still attack. If you want to get better at this little touching, cutting crap, do some go props. Seriously. They're really good. And just do the easy ones. You just do the easy ones hundreds of times. Easy. Nets, ladders, double Ataris. Ataris. Connect. Cut.
Squeeze are really good for a single-digit Q. Know your life and death.
All these snapbacks. There you go. Snapbacks. That's another one. What you can do
On megadragon.com.
See? You're getting stuff now. Start cutting and you get stuff. Speaking of cuts. That's a Tumble Atari. Also, you did this weird thing again. Get connected. Actually, you can connect right here. Because this is a ladder. So it is not cuttable. No, you're gonna die. Abort. Freaking something. Somebody kill something. Okay. But I'm in over here.
Oops. Too many cutting points.
Wait. Oh, misclick. Got it.
Oh, I smell something smelly.
I feel like I could set up a trap. I'll go right here. If you get greedy. Well, I guess that's a snapback, but still. I'm so close to making something cool happen. Let's get that, my friend. I can't do it. I can't freaking do it. I just don't have the liberties for it. I just don't have the liberties.
Okay, maybe at the end of the game.
Uh-oh. Be wary of double Hane in-game.
Tsujis can happen.
We are almost single-digit freaking Q! Oh, misclick. Sorry. Oh, thank goodness.
Dude, go back in time and stop giving me heart attacks. I'm over here thinking like weird stuff. Don't ever do this. This is a co-thread. This never, ever, 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 ever changes. Save it for a co-thread. Uh-oh. What? Just what? Oh, fudge, these misclicks, man. I'm not looking over there. I'm not looking over there. I can't freaking do it. Okay, yeah, that's what I was looking at. Oops. Oops. Oh, that sucks. That is cutting points again. But this one's technically more of a squeeze because you Atari'd to force the Liberty to lower, and then you activated the Cutting Stone. This is very common at the end of the game because at the end of the game you start finishing the borders. When these borders get finished, the Liberties get taken. call this the goose to Suji. The goose tactic. When your liberties get taken, the goose strikes. Beware the goose. The goose will kill you lots of times before you master it. This is the movie one. That's the movie one. It's the classic Self-Atari. When he takes, you take, he takes, then you take, and he connects, and then it's I versus I, but you have one liberty short, so just fight the cow. From the outside. And it's a co for both players' deaths, but this was Black's corner, so it's great for you. Because remember, this was Black's corner, so it's no risk for you. Wait, I'm sorry. I lost track for 2 seconds and you missed another second like that? What? Oh, cool fun fact. You can actually go right here. Because that's a snapback. And so now when you take, there's a cutting point. You were doing so well about protecting your cuts at the start of the game. You were doing so well, but no. They are crying. You were so close. Okay, does this one work? There. No, it's still one to be short. What? No. I'm wrong. I miscounted. I freaking counted. I'm sorry. I should have read. I was just counting numbers. My bad. Holy crap. Don't self-Atari. Okay. See, this is how you win the game, is like, you kill them. Because they kill themselves. This is about to be funny, isn't it? Oh, I thought they were about to self-Atari. Dude, you could feel the sweat on their hands from this move. Oh, man. Yeah, dude. I can feel the sweat on your hands from this move. You're just like, screw it. Win the game. I've been looking at this game for probably, let's see, double digit Q, like 30 minutes at least. I double digit Qs play the game like very, very fast in tournaments. Hey, you guys are not playing self-Ataris. I think you're doing great. You still have a chance to lose. There's that cut on the bottom still. So, if I go here, what's the plan? Wow, you played for an hour and 30 minutes? That's impressive. Usually the DDK section's done in like literally 30 minutes or less. Like I'll be done with the opening and like most of the DDKs will be done with their game. Thank you for the follow. Granny King. Oh, fudge. I missed that liberty. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. I just freaking thought you screwed up royally. Okay. Cool. That Liberty was the champ, the real MVP. That Liberty was the MVP of this bottom right corner. Yeah, nice game. I think your early mid game is you have solid shape and then you're not attacking their cutting points. Now at the end of the game, everyone dies. So probably you shouldn't do that. I mean, killing your opponent's great, but probably you should stop dying. So you're halfway, right? I love it's the exact opposite too. The first half, you're good at defense but bad at offense. The second half, you're great at offense but you die. So you gotta flip flop a little bit. Flip flop a little bit. It's a very interesting style you got there. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the game review and found it helpful. Right, and shout outs to my lessons if you're interested in getting on a voice call and analyzing your games in depth and asking me over voice questions that I can answer. You can do so there. You can buy a bundle pack. I do teach Go for a living, and right now I have a tournament deal going on to raise funds for the Midwest Open in Ohio. So if you're interested in supporting that, you can also get lessons in exchange for giving me gas money. It's technically true. Technically true. Yeah, and then last shout out to Samego Dragon. Oh, sweet! Nice! Nice! We shall be there. Carrot, help me remember, because I suck at usernames. There's a user, Timid Cat. See, how is she so good at remembering people's names? Oh my gosh, I reviewed for you before? I suck at names, okay? It's so freaking hard. They'll be at the Midwest Open. Yeah, they're good. Oh, today at lunch. Sorry, I didn't see the username at lunch. I reviewed your game with her at lunch today. We were out at Fuji's, and I was showing her some stuff in your game. Dude. There's a reason I'm convinced that we need exclusive DDK tournaments, and we need to stream them on Twitch. Okay? I feel like that is the greatest Go content ever. Exclusively 15Q and above. Okay? 15Q and weaker. Maybe 13. 13Q and weaker. Okay? No SDK crap. Only DDKs in a tournament. With proper handicap. Because 13 Qs have no idea how to give 9 stones to 20 Qs. Proper handicap DDK playing. Oh my gosh, that would be a good tournament. That would be such a good tournament. Like, there would be... Can you imagine this as the final match of the game? Oh my gosh. Can you imagine all of this happening on stream that you're just watching it? That would be fantastic. Oh, man. This would be fantastic. It would be funny. Yeah, unfortunately, I have no way to... Yeah, right? Oh my gosh. I think I would break my monitor and ban you from my chat, and you wouldn't even be in my chat when you're playing. Okay? That's how mad I would be that you're not killing or living, or both. In this case, both. Freaking ban people from my chat. They're not even here watching. You don't deserve to see me in the future after this group. After this self-Atari. Can you imagine Blitz? DDK Blitz. Can you imagine how glorious those game records would be? Double-digit Q, 10 seconds a move. I'm just saying. Like, I would honestly set it up if I wasn't, like, convinced that there would be sandbaggers.
I know there would be sandbaggers that would come in and just wreck people for fun, which would not be fun or nearly as funny. And I just have no way to stop it. Otherwise. Oh, you know what I could do? Well, no, it'd be hard to do that. I could just say, hey, you have to have a minimum of like 3 or 4 months. Sandbaggers is when someone is much stronger, but plays someone much weaker and pretends that they're that rank in order to just crush them. Like, hey, you have to have at least 3 months of playtime and 100 ranked games. But an invitational might work. That might be true. I do have the Western Server Challenge in March, though. I feel like in 3 months, though, some people would already be single-digit queue. Not everyone, but some people can. Some people play like freaking 20 games a day. Dude, it'll be fantastic. This is what I need to do. I need to get a bunch of DDKs together. I need to get a bunch of DDKs that I know are DDKs. Have them play a handicap blitz tournament, and like I give lessons to the winners. I feel like I'd have at least a couple people interested. And the content would be amazing. But yeah, Timid Cats will be at the tournament next week. Are you talking about me? Kara, do I know Omnipotent Entity? Is that someone we know IRL? See, she's my name database.
I don't think IRL. I know I've seen them in.
Louisville Go Club.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know I've seen them in the Midwest server and the online Go Club server, but I don't think we know them IRL.
Is Louisville in Tennessee? She's by GPS as well. Look, if there's not a tournament there, I'm not going to remember where it is. I only remember the cities I play Go in, okay? That is my life. Kentucky! I forgot we're close to that, okay? I forget how north we are. Look, the GPS goes through it. I just go left, go right, and go straight. That's what I go, okay? I don't know which left, right, up, down city that we're doing, but I don't read the names.
Usually that's the one that I have the unfortunate timing of hitting in traffic every single time I drive.
Yeah, okay, so that's a city where you're just like, okay, I'm taking over, and there's traffic. Now it's rush hour. Basically, Kara hates driving through where you live.
My needs are terrible.
I just follow the GPS. I mean, hey, am I wrong? If you only played what the AI told you to play, you would win. I'm just saying. It is the best strategy you could do. You'd win every game. Technically speaking, the GPS knows. The GPS is the future. Owensboro. Dude, I don't know where Louisville was. You think I'm gonna know where that is? I don't know who Owen's brother is, but you should teach him how to play Go. Oh, you drive 2 hours into Louisville, which is 2 hours away from me. Got it. How far are you from Cookville? I think New York might be too far. Like, that's probably pushing our driving limits. It's a long drive. You buy our plane tickets, we'll be there. I don't think I want to drive that drive. It's a really long drive. I've done some freaking 13, 14-hour drives, and those are not very fun, okay? Not fun at all. 3 hours. Maybe one weekend. Oh, you should come to our state tournament. We're working on holding a tournament in Cookville. In the next few months, we're going to do the Tennessee State. Cheapskate. Got to be dawn before you can use a plane. You haven't put in the hours. You haven't suffered enough to enjoy the luxury of a plane. Only dawn players get ride airplanes. Unless you're paying me for lessons, then you can totally buy my airplane ticket and I'll teach you on the plane. And then, yeah, that's... Dude, we'll take that. We need to just go to Korea. You pay for the whole thing, and we'll have 11 hours of me teaching you. Think about that. What a freaking deal. I'm being laughed at behind my back. I'm just being laughed at. Sorry, Herb. Yeah, I'm at the end of the stream. I love you too. We gotta go to Japan. I want to take care of Japan. We gotta go to Akihabara. We all gotta dress up as maids, and then we gotta go as maids in the maid cafe. Needs to be a sub goal. How many subs would that take? About 1,000 maybe. Gotta teach all the maids go. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and wrap up the stream. Let's see how Bats is doing, actually. How's he doing? He's done. Are you freaking kidding me? Did he raid a Dark Souls player instead of me? I raided him freaking yesterday. Freaking yesterday, I raided this man. What a freaking loser! Wow! Takes 100 Go players and says, go play Dark Souls.
What's the user?
You were playing a Go until a moment ago. What are the odds? What are the odds? I just click over and I'm like, okay, Bats is a traitor. Got it. Are you sure? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't see Go in here.
Maybe they raided somebody else.
Bats raided someone that raided someone? He didn't raid me! I raided him. He didn't raid me. Need to ban him from chat. Oh, they got freaking philosophy. I just wanted to see if you were a Go player or not. I don't care about philosophy. I see no Go anywhere on this. The raid was a misclick? How did you misclick into an entirely different category? There's no Clossius different letter. You have to type it out. How did you misclick? That's not a misclick. You have to type out the username. It would take timid cat level of misclicks to get there. Okay. I guess we'll raid this person. Bats did. Why not, right? What are the freaking odds? There's no other Ghost streamer. Typos and I was using a phone. No excuses, man. No excuses. Get new fingers. Bigger phone. Get an iPad. Cheapskate. How are you going to pay for those plane tickets if you can't even afford an iPad? Raid who? Who is this? They're not here. Can't tell me to raid someone who's not even here. Dude, the odds and luck. I feel so bad. They have 3 viewers. They have 3 viewers. We were about to multiply his freaking thing by like 10 times. And he's not here to receive it. Alright. He has 60 seconds. Or I'm going to raid whoever this freaking cartoon character is. When it goes to 9:26. 9:26. You have a minute. I'll ding. I'll give you that ding. A follow has happened. Come back and check. You better hurry up. Better rush that poop, man. Wipe faster. Skip wiping. Get over here. Don't wash the hands. Don't wipe. Just come over here and accept the followers. Got to do these things for Twitch, man. Oh, I got an ad. Well, there goes that. I follow, and I got an ad? What is this crap? How did I get an ad after following? Yeah, no, screw that freaking channel. This channel's a waste of space. I think they had a good idea, but clearly it did not work. So it's just a waste of space at this point. Okay. We're going to raid whoever this person is. I have no idea who they are, but we're going to raid them. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Again, shout out to Smego Dragon and Sean'sGoGroup.com/lessons. And with that, I'll see you guys next time.